Hey guys, it's Professor Pro, and in case you haven't heard, which is unlikely, Nintendo announced that Sakurai is going to be doing a live stream in which he'll reveal the 5th fighter in Smash Ultimate's Fighters Pass. This is incredibly exciting, and of course, got the internet speculating mere seconds after it was announced. There have been dozens, maybe even hundreds of character names thrown out there, everyone hoping that Sakurai blesses them with their most wanted pick. As for me, well, I lost the luxury of hoping for my favorite contender long ago. But anyways, I thought it would be fun to do a different kind of video. Instead of trying to predict who Sakurai is going to announce, I'm going to try and predict a few characters who he won't announce, which, to be fair, is a heck of a lot easier. Let me get this out of the way before I get into the characters though. Everything I say here could be completely wrong. For all I know, Sakurai could announce one of these guys tomorrow and announce the other 4 as the rest of Smash Ultimate's DLC. He's that unpredictable. If I get one wrong, which is very possible, I'm sure the internet masses will come back to this video and yell at me for it anyways. Also, me putting a character on this list doesn't mean that I don't want them in Smash, or that I think they'll never be in Smash. I just think that they won't be the 5th Fighters Pass challenger for one reason or another, which I'll highlight in their section. So, with that out of the way, let's get into the list. Number 5 is Dante from the Devil May Cry series, who was my main inspiration for making this video and will easily have the longest section. A couple of things have come out recently which have a large portion of the internet thoroughly convinced that the next character in Ultimate could be no one else but Dante. I want to debunk these things quickly. The first is a tweet from the official Devil May Cry Twitter account saying to look out for 3 dates, one of which being January 16th, which is of course the date of Sakurai's presentation. My response to this is simple. You guys know NDAs exist, right? A non-disclosure agreement, the type that would come with a Smash reveal, wouldn't allow this type of teasing. Imagine if last June Grant Kirkhope told us to look out for E3. He would have gotten in a lot of trouble. And yes, I'm not a huge legal guy, I guess, so my knowledge about NDAs could be wrong, but even if it was, do you really think Nintendo would give Capcom the thumbs up to essentially spoil their final Fighters Pass reveal? Nintendo and Sakurai are incredibly secretive, and they know how crazy fans can be. A tease like this would have to be run by Nintendo for legal reasons, and I cannot, by any stretch of the imagination, see them saying that this tweet was good to go. Especially after Terry being leaked mere days before his reveal, a character that wasn't predicted by a single human being before that. I truly don't think Nintendo would want their final hurrah of this pass spoiled a few days beforehand. As for the other piece of quote-unquote evidence we have to point towards Dante's inclusion, we have an interview that was recently released with one of the voice actors from the Devil May Cry series. I'll play the clip for you guys here.
Goal. Are you kidding me? To be part of Marvel vs. Capcom or Super Smash Bros. Or both, huge. Which is what Dante is going to be. It's just like, come on. That's what I want.
Now, yes, the first time you hear this, it could be a little jarring. Like, wow, did this guy really just spoil Dante coming into Smash? But as you listen to it more, it starts to make more sense. To me, this doesn't sound like an unintentional leak or a confirmation of any sort. Before this part of the video, the voice actor, whose name is Brian Hanford, I believe, I don't really know DMC very well, was talking about how his character would never be considered for Smash because he's too new to the series. He then goes on to say the things that he just said in the clip I played for you guys. This doesn't sound like a confirmation. This sounds like a confident prediction. A very confident prediction. What I hear from this clip is a man who's almost certain Dante will make it in, not a man who knows Dante will be in and unconsciously let it slip. But that's just me, and I guess it could be interpreted however you guys want. But personally, I don't think we're seeing Dante tomorrow. Number 4 is Waluigi. Now surprisingly, I'm not going to go out and say that Waluigi will never be in Smash Ultimate because he's an assist trophy. If this is Sakurai's final Smash game, which I think is likely, I could see him pulling something crazy for the final character. But I mean the final character overall, like the last fighter ever released in Ultimate. Because of Waluigi's insane popularity, I wouldn't say it's impossible for him to fill that spot, even if it's unlikely and he has to be promoted from an assist trophy. However, we aren't talking about the final character here. We're talking about the final Fighters Pass character, and I really can't see Waluigi filling that slot. Not only is he an assist trophy, but he's also a first-party character, which I can't really see happening after getting 4 third-party characters in the rest of the pass. Speaking of first-party characters, that brings us to number 3, any Fire Emblem Three Houses character, specifically Byleth and Edelgard, since they seem to be the most requested. You will never hear me say that a character doesn't deserve to be in Smash. I made a whole video about why that phrase is wrong, and to put it simply, stupid. So I'm not saying that Byleth or Edelgard would be undeserving, but they would certainly feel underwhelming if they were to finish off the pass. Let me put it this way. Our first fighter was Joker, a character from a critically acclaimed PS4 exclusive with an awesome design, incredible music, and a freaking gun. Following him comes Hero, a character from a series so popular in Japan that it's not allowed to be released on school days because so many children would skip. Our third challengers were Banjo and Kazooie, characters that were requested ever since the first Smash Bros. Release on the N64, and are currently owned by one of Nintendo's rivals. Terry Bogard came next, a retro powerhouse from Neo Geo, and a true classic to many, even if he isn't as popular as the other 3 characters released before him. Fighter number 5 is Byleth from Fire Emblem Three Houses, a game from a first-party series released less than a year ago, a series which gets the most complaints about number of Smash fighters. He has a sword and can do cool attacks with it. See what I mean? Number 2 is going to get a lot of people mad, and that's because it's Geno. Now, I don't think we're going to see Geno tomorrow, but it's not for the reasons you might think. Geno is the last of what I like to call the Smash 4-4. We've gotten Ridley, K. Rool, and Banjo so far, and he's all we need to complete that quartet of highly requested characters. He's definitely going to get into Smash Ultimate, but I actually think that he's going to open up the next Fighter's Pass, not finish the current one. We know that Square Enix can be incredibly stingy when it comes to Smash, so having 2 of their characters in the same bundle seems unlikely to me. But hey, some people are predicting that 2 characters will be announced tomorrow, so if that's the case, Geno will definitely show up after all. I just can't see him being the 5th fighter. And for prediction number 1, we have Rex and Pyra. This is the one I'm most confident about not happening. Can't wait for it to end up happening and to look like a fool. Look, I get that Sakurai seemed bummed that Rex couldn't make it into the base game, but he's literally a Mii Fighter bonus that comes with the purchase of the Fighter's Pass. Why would they make his Mii outfit a bonus that comes with the pass if he was going to be the final character in the pass? What? That would be like if I decided to predict Sans as the next fighter, which I want to do, but I won't. Sorry, but that just makes no sense to me whatsoever. Obviously, like I said before, Sakurai's tricked us time and time again, so I could be wrong, but even ignoring the fact that Rex and Pyra are first-party characters, I really don't see this happening. But anyways guys, that's about it for this video. Sorry if I ragged on your most wanted character, I was just trying to express my opinions. Like I said at the beginning of the video, I don't dislike any of these characters. In fact, I'm actually rooting for a couple of them to eventually make it in. I just don't think we see them happening next. But I'd love to hear what you guys think. Let me know in the comments who you think Sakurai will or won't announce tomorrow. I'm sticking by my 2020 predictions and saying that a certain character might crash the party. Might.